just shows how the mind can get
A bit guddled.
dislocated.
Yes.
Well, it was 15 or 20 minutes before, boing, the penny dropped.
Where were you at the time? Were you sitting here or were you somewhere else? Yeah.
I think that here, or when the walk I went for took me down there, branching off into one room where they had the TV on, and it's a well-known program, a good mind testing program. And it's not
Was that Countdown?
Countdown, yes.
Where they do the words you have to do. They give you 9 letters, and you've got, is it 8 or 9 letters? You've got to put it into as big a word as you can, and then they do numbers, which is the bit I prefer. Although I'd say English is, I'm better proficient at English than I am.
It was a French originated.
That's right. Yes.
And I say good luck to the French, because they created a damn good puzzle there.
Yeah.
Nothing silly about it.
No.
All the fun I've listened to.
It was the very first programme on Channel 4 in 1982, and it's endured all these years. What's that? How many years is that? 30? No, 28 years, is it? Something like that.
82, you need 8 of that to make it.
Yeah.
90.
I think it's 28 years. And the Richard Whiteley, who was the first presenter, he sadly died. And they had Carol Vorderman with him, and then they discontinued her contract to her great shock and surprise. She was brilliant. She was really good.
Excellent with numbers.
Everyone was rather upset about that. And then they've got this new chap, I don't even know his name, and he's all right. And the girl is okay, but she's not Carol.
No. What I liked was in the, I'm going to call it the system, they would have a male or female who obviously took an interest in words, meanings of words, etc.
Yes. They call it Dictionary Corner. So they have Susie Dent, who does the dictionary, and they always have a celebrity of some sort that will, like Giles Brandreth, or...
Some of those were
very clever, aren't they?
I remember one, and he said, I've been intrigued by this was the sense of it, I've been intrigued by the fact that we all seek delicacies to explain what we want, when all we mean is we want to empty our bladder. We spend a penny.
Yes.
And he had collected such expressions from all over the world, the English-speaking world. I
had fun with that when my eldest goddaughter Vicky was very small. She was about 3, maybe not even 3, and I was at her house, and I needed to empty my bladder, as you say, and I said, oh, I'm just popping to the bathroom to spend a penny.
Yes.
So I went, and she tried to get in whilst I was there, and I had the door locked, and when I had finished, I opened the door, and she gave me one of those gold-foiled covered chocolate coins, because she literally thought I was going into the bathroom to spend a penny. And her mother said, we don't use euphemisms in our household. And why wouldn't she? You know, it was a perfectly logical thing for her little brain to think. And so it was quite funny, actually.
The one I remember most, the example it came from, I think it was Winnipeg. And he'd known people there, and say it was the man of the house. His expression was, I'm just the way to get the price of wheat on the Winnipeg market. Everybody knew what it.
That's an unusual one.
Oh dear.
Convoluted, isn't it?
But they took it to a degree where there was nothing sort of namby-pamby about it. They were never rude, never unpleasant.
Just very factual.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's a game that's enjoyed by all range of ages. By elderly people having their cup of tea, or by students. It's got a big student following, actually.
Yes.
And it's good, and it helps your mental dexterity.
For quite a number of years, living on my own, I tuned in every I think it was then Thursdays.
It's every day.
What?
It is on every day.
Is that
Every weekday, yeah. Unless there's something like the racing on, that occasionally intervenes. But I don't sit down and religiously watch it, but if it's on and I happen to be around and turn on the television, then I'll catch it.
I did it regularly for a long time, mainly because it was, in a sense, another form of crossword puzzle.
It is, and I think for the production it must be comparatively cheap to produce, because there's not much in it. It's just cards and, with numbers and letters on, and all you need is the brains behind them to make them into the right things.
So, I can't see in my mind what the week is going to be like for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know if it's Friday or Saturday where I get delivered.
Well, what I would do before you get too excited that it's Saturday, for instance, is I would suggest asking the doctor definitively tomorrow, or the nurse or whoever, and getting an actual answer, so that if for any reason they make it next Monday, you're not sort of expecting to be taken on Friday or Saturday and then disappointed. But I spoke with the doctor last Monday and asked what we were, how we were placed for getting you back home, and he certainly said that you were coming along well with the physio, but you did still need more physio. That was last week, and that they were reassessing everything today, but I don't know what the latest is.
I must tell you, in regard to the physio, two of them came, and I was taken to the staircase, which is the nearest they could find to home, with staircase, the rail on the right hand, and then asked how did I manage at home.
And of course it was the wrong side, wasn't it?
No, got the stairs at home.
Oh, I beg your pardon, yes.
The banisters
It is on the right, isn't it? Yeah.
So I explained, well, they didn't, there was honest speaking between both sides, which was good. We got on well together.
Good.
You see, if I move forward with that right foot, and this arm comes along and gets a railing, this one is on the banister. And it took me months and months to work out, what did you do to get yourself going, Charles? If you're going up the stairs, what did you move first of all? Well, I moved that there, I moved this onto, then what did you do? And you know what I realised? a down pressure on the leg that